Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. It is a on and off sunny Sunday afternoon. It's a quiet afternoon because I'm not at my granddaughter's today. My granddaughter was going to a hen party last night and she's probably not in any fit state for the company today. Or she might not even be home yet because they were going somewhere else in the country for this hen party. I can't remember where she said it was, I think. You know, the funny were girls and boys these days when they have hen parties and stag parties, they seem to go all over the place, abroad or different parts of the country. We just used to have it somewhere local where, you know, wherever we were living. So things have changed, don't they? Anyway, so I've got plenty of time. I'm just sitting here doing nothing else to do, doing my knitting as usual. And say I'm nearly halfway through the blanket. Not take much longer for this. A couple more days and it'll probably be finished. And I was doing crochet earlier on today. I'll put my knitting down for a minute. That's how far I've got with the bag I'm doing. I've just to the part where I put a white band in, or depend on what colour. I could have put a green. I could have put just that bit, you know, the single bit around where I was doing that, but I think it looks better with the white in. So that's how far. I've probably got about another three more rows of the white and then change back to the it's actually, you can't notice it here, but it's actually, well, you can't even see the blue in the middle. It's got blue in and green, and that's mixture with the white. It's sort of alternating around. You can see some of the blue in that and some you can see the green in that. Not that noticeable actually when it's crocheted with the white. So that's how far I've got with the bag for, I think that's for Diane. I'll check. So I've got a few in my book here. Yes, this one's for Diane. I already have a yarn bowl. It's a yarn bowl in this. So it may possibly be posted off tomorrow, this. Depends if I get it finished in the morning, then I've got time to get out to the post office in the afternoon. So that's how much I've done with that one. And as it's the afternoon now, it's, well, it is 4 o'clock now, like, but I'll be doing this until tea time. Baby blanket. You can hardly notice it on the screen, but put the bag a little bit closer. But it is pink and white, you know, it's a strand of pink and a strand of white. It's a very pale pink though, so it doesn't show up so much on here, but you can see it better when it's not on the screen. I can see the colour much better than on there, because that's the two balls in there. It's the pink and the white. So it's not really, you know, the pink's not that noticeable when you're looking at it on the screen. It's probably just got, looks like a hint of pink in it. Oh, I don't mind doing these. I'll probably be doing another blanket one probably to sell, because this is the second blanket. It's a basket stitch, but it's a 2x4 basket stitch. So I'll probably be working out another one, and then I can put them into a pattern for to sell. So I'll have to work out another pattern, because I already have one, the Garter Ridge, the Ribbon Ridge one, and this one will make two, so I'll try and work out another pattern and probably knit it for later on for the sell. So I'll have another pattern to put these to. And when I finish this, I'll have my afternoons free anyway, so I'll be able to start working out what I have to do for the patterns for the little cardigans that I was doing. I've got two patterns. The one with this pattern on, actually, well, I just need to do two more sizes on it, a 22 and a 24. And the same with the raindrop pattern. I have two sizes to do on that one to get the pattern out. Because when I finish these other things are things like what I do in the morning is the crochet, and that when I finish the crochet I'll have more time as well for doing these things. And then I might start working out some adult sizes, maybe knit some adult sizes to sell, so I can work out the patterns, because I can't just write the pattern out. I have to be knitting it, and then writing down what I do when I'm knitting it. I can't just guess and hope that it comes out right. I have to be knitting them, and it takes a lot longer to knit adult ones and children's ones. So, but I was going to sort out some what you call traditional matinee jackets, baby matinee jackets, because most of the things I've done have all been just cardigans. The latest one that I put up on my Just Knitting is nearer a matinee jacket, actually, but it is buttoned all the way down. But I do like to see little new babies in what I call traditional matinee jackets, the ones that have a little bit flare, and the yoke, the top is done in a yoke all in one. You know, you pick up the stitches for the half of the neckline part. Because they've been a thing of the past lately, but just lately, one or two people have been talking about matinee jackets. In fact, somebody asked me if I had any matinee coats or matinee jackets, or what do you call them. But I haven't actually done any like that. I've knitted them from other patterns, but I haven't worked one out in my own pattern. I'll have to work one out for myself. And them type, you only do the smallest size. They're like the first size and the second size, probably the 16 and the 18. So there'll not be as many to knit to do them type, with probably a little bonnet and that to go with it as well. So I like to work things out like that, but I just never seem to have time. I just always seem to be knitting or crocheting for somebody. So anyway, that was just a little bit to come on today to let you know what I've been doing. And I finished I'll bring my trolley back over. I finished the little crochet pouch I was making with that mixie wool, and I've picked a green zip to go on that one, because could have picked any colour with that one, but green seems to be the only colour I have in it. There's like a reddy colour. I think I have a couple of red zips. Got my bag there with a few different zips in there. I have some pink, another green, some reddish. I don't know, they're reddish. Oh, that one there might have went in because that one probably would have been okay. Or even that's a darker red. Even that one could have been okay with it. That one's a pinkish reddish colour. I don't know whether there's any lilac in it. Oh yes, no, it's blue. It's a blue. But even that, you can put any colour zip you want in that sort of thing. But I am going to go up to Poundland. That was where I bought that wool from. Because they had some other colours in it. They had some with a lot of blues and other, and see if they've got any more exactly the same, because I like it for crocheting, for doing them, like the little bags. It's, you know, the way the colours come out. They're just little spots of colour in. They're not like stripes. I like those ones that come out like that. So I'm going to have a look to see what other colours Poundland had. Like I'm saying, it was a little bit more expensive than a lot of wool I'd buy. Because Poundlands used to be, you used to get 3 50-gram balls for £2, but they seem to have knocked that off and they all seem to be 50-gram balls for £1 now. Like. But I'm going to have a look, and because Poundland's up where Home Bargains is as well, I'm going to have a look at Home Bargains for there. It's chunky wool, really. I want some chunky wool for doing these bags and things, because I've got no chunky. I've only got Aran left. So I'm going to have a look to see if I can get some chunky in that. Because it means if I have chunky, I only need to put two strands of more stuff together. Or even if it is double knitting with it, I can put like 1 chunky and 2 double knitting, so that's only 3. But if it's all double knitting, you know, you've got to put quite a few strands together to get the thickness to make them stiff like that, so they stand up. So they stand up for themselves like that. You know, I've got more wool than I can ever use in my lifetime, but 10 to 1, I don't have what I always want, so I have to go out and buy more. But anyway, that's that one sorted. And I only got a little bit of Derek's done last night. I was a bit too tired. I went to bed early last night. So that's one of the sleeves I've started. So I'll probably not be doing anything on the tutorial for this sleeve, because there's 2 sleeves. When I come to do the second sleeve, I'll start the tutorial with the second sleeve. But this one I can knit first and get everything right on it before I do the tutorial. And so the reason I got that much of the bag done was because I went to bed earlier last night, so I woke up earlier this morning. I was up from 6:30 this morning, which is very unusual for me. Usually about 8:30 my time, but that's how I got a bit more done. So I'm going to have to go to bed a little bit earlier of a night time. I think I'll get up earlier in the morning. So that's just a little bit to keep you up to date with what I'm doing. So give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.